Hey guys, what's going on? It is Jim here, and as you can see, I'm a little more excited than normal today. The studio is really starting to come together, and I'm actually here to talk about something else that I'm super stoked with right now. Now, in Monday's video, I did reference the fact that I have been taking lessons for a little while on a site called TrueFire. I'm going to leave the link down in the description below. Obviously, I'm not an affiliate, I'm not a sponsor, I'm not anything. I'm just an independent dude. And I started taking lessons from somebody I've always admired as a guitar player, Mr. Andy Timmons. Now, prior to this, the only online courses that I have been taking for guitar was in Guitar Super System by Music is Win. And I've actually kind of stopped using it. I don't think I'm going to renew it after this month. And this is nothing to take away against Tyler, his program, or his guitar playing, but Andy Timmons, to me, when he's doing these licks, he's not going for the perfect take every single time. Now, what do I mean by that? So each lesson with him in the specific segments that I'm in right now, about 4 minutes long. He'll teach you about a 30-second riff or so, but he'll really go over it. Not every take is perfect. It kind of gives you that human element of, oh, well, he messes up sometimes too. This is a pretty difficult part, and it kind of can, give you a mental boost in a way. And again, this is nothing against Tyler, but I feel like the modern generation of guitar players are so focused on nailing the perfect take, whether it's for YouTube, for Instagram, or for their lessons, that human element kind of isn't there. And I really love the rawness of Andy's playing. He's a very technical player and a very musical player as well. And I've been picking up so many little things from him that, I never really thought of, but it's things that once you learn it, you're like, why didn't I think of that before? That's not a difficult of a pattern, and it really just shines, and it comes down to the technique. Because when you're just reading tabs, if I was just to have a tab of what he's playing here and not hear him play it, I would not play it anywhere near as cool. And you could say that about any good guitar player. And Marty Friedman's kind of like that too. I had a few of his VHS videos a long time ago, and I would have the tabs next to them. Originally, I was starting with the tabs before I had the videos, and I was getting the feel completely wrong because there's some players that translate their playing way more like orally through your ears than they ever could through, kind of sheet music or tablature. Another really strong point of when he's teaching you these things, he explains why he's doing it. He explains the exact chords, the progression, where the notes make sense. So if you're somebody that's kind of on the edge with theory, or maybe you don't know a lot of theory at all, Andy Timmons is somebody that you should absolutely give a chance to try and learn a little bit of theory and some really cool licks as well. Another feature I really love on this website that's not specific to Andy's lessons is the ability to have the tablature for what you're playing match with the video. You can slow it down. You can read it out if you're not quite hearing something. That's something that I kind of did miss in Super System. That was not an option there. There were certain times in which you would get a little bit of like a PDF or something like that, but this is way more in depth, and the ability to slow things down to precisely as fast or as slow as you want it to be is a very solid tool to have. And part of me is really happy, and part of me is really sad that I found TrueFire this early on. And that's because it's so good, and there are countless other teachers with countless other styles and countless other curriculums that you can go through, all for one price. And then there's anything else. Why would I gamble another $20 or $15 or $10 on a supplemental thing on top of this when I have every single person's lessons, videos, curriculum, tablature, all included in one price? Now, granted, if you want to use these offline, there is a difference. You have to spend the extra money and buy each individual course. Then you will own it for the rest of your being on this earth. And that's going to be where I'm going to wrap things up today, you guys. I don't know, I have a little bit of extra energy. I don't know why I'm on 3 hours of sleep, but that's life. If you like what I'm doing, please leave me a like. I really do appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't. I can see when you don't. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you would like to see me go over next as far as guitar lessons online. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in this world. Take care.